Hey y'all, happy Labor Day. Time in California is 2:34 a.m. and I'm just getting in not too long ago. Um, I hope everyone's gonna have a well and wonderful day. Had a well and safe weekend. Um, as for me, a couple things we're gonna sit down and talk about some shit. Cause I just got in. Mike from my brother's friend. Some of you guys remember the pallbearer from my brother's funeral. Mike from the tire shop. Well, we sit there and kicked it off. We actually closed the fucking funeral home down. It was going down at Crown Royal in a separate room away from all the other bullshit. That's a lot happening in our lives. For everybody. Shit was him, my co-worker. It was Chief, Big Bro Chief. It was my stepbrother. It was a couple folks in there. My former childhood friend I grew up with. But yeah, we had it lit. Shit. Whenever I pass or expire, I just ask y'all sit there and like this. That New Orleans people do, Louisiana folks do, celebrate my life. Sit there and dance, put some music on, get your groove on, and have a good time. My brother was very happy that day. I could just tell. As a last person actually seen it before they closed that casket, and he had a smile. And he was happy. He was right where he needed to be. And he had all of his friends and family surrounding him. But Mike, I'm going to kill you, bro. I felt some type of way. And hell no, I'm not staying a night. I felt some type of way. I love you and your wife. She's cool as hell, too. Tell her I said thank you. But your boy, get your boy. So, see... You already knew better because as soon as he said that walked up on me, certain alcohols we can't deal with, y'all. Okay, let me go ahead and tell y'all what happened tonight. First of all, Mike, out of all the cars to sit there and drive and race and all kinds of fun shit in, and yes, I still do. I did donuts and that shit too, but I did not appreciate the fact you put me in a gremlin. Bruh, do you hate me? What's going on? I love the end. It's very yum yum. I don't give a fuck if it's a souped out ass fucking gremlin, but still, it's a gremlin. Some of you guys remember back in the day, I could have the Chevy Chevelle. Why'd you bring that one down? You know what I mean? Maybe even the Nova. You know what I mean? A gremlin, my dude. Really? I feel some type of way about you. That suspension's fucked up, by the way, okay? Shit. Anyway. I'm mad at you for a while. Let me stop. Anyway, so let's get back to the subject. My night has been interesting. My weekend has been interesting. I am going through this Mercury retrograde, the final one of the year, and it's hitting Libra's hard right now because we're having our relationships and friendships and bonds connections tested, not just for people but situations to figure out what we want to keep and who's really real versus who we're going to let go and be like, you know what, fuck you, peace out. You feel me? So I am dealing with a couple situations, not bad. I'm just learning a lot, and situations have been tested, but all in the good. So I figure out who I want to keep and who I want to dismiss, which I have done. And working things through. And it's putting me on alert because I need to work on opening up and being more direct with my communication skills. Mike, why'd you let me stab your boy? Boy, okay, so this is what happened. So, kicking it with one of my brother's goons and his cousins and their wives, and I'm, aside from me being the only single person there, his homeboy was the other single person there. You know what I mean? Y'all should have warned him about me. I'm so serious. Deep breaths. A couple things here. I really, even though I love the taste of pork, even hog head cheese and ribs and shit like that, and Mike, your barbecue skills are still yum yum. That's what's up. I'm paying for it later because my heart and my body are saying hell to the nah as far as rejecting it, as far as I'm starting to become swollen right now and I feel my blood pressure. So aside from your friend being a sore loser, not just with dominoes, also with fucking the race thing too, motherfucker. If a gremlin could beat you, y'all should have warned him about me. And you and your wife were laughing. She was laughing too. Heck of funny. So all you know is that we're in the house just chilling. I chose to take my ass home because I was gonna go to jail tonight. I'm so serious. I didn't rush to go home. I just feel comfortable in my own space anyway. But and Mike, thanks for hosting. So in the meantime, so I'm just sitting here just chilling, just do. And you ever, for females, you ever met these thirsty ass dudes who are just all up on you? So I'm letting you know I'm not interested. Nice and thank you, but no, I'm good. You ever met dudes who you tell them that either, you know, you're not looking for anything, either I'm lesbian, whatever the fuck I am. And even for me and Mike, we talked tonight too about my other situation. And just chill. So dude knows I'm off limits, but he still wants to try to sit there and take a shot anyway and pushing himself on you. I have a problem with dudes like that. Again, boundaries. No means no. So how many different times and ways do I say politely, I'm not interested and thank you anyway, sir, but no, we're good. You know what I'm saying? Play the game. And on top of that, he's a sore-ass loser. And so you have to be careful with alcohol with some people. So this is why I say, so even for last night with broski, certain alcohols I don't do well with. And I don't blame him. He's about to learn some stuff. Because I'm surprised if I end up in North County or swim with the fishes or in Santa Rita. Because things like gin, I can't fuck with gin. I will get fucked up. It's just a whole different set of crazy. Alcohol will change your demeanor depending on what type of alcohol you drink. So gin, tequila, there's going to be some freaky shit going on. What else is there? Vodka. Even with martinis and stuff like that, I'm kind of funny about vodka. Because that's, yeah, some of you guys see I'm like the best fighter. When it comes to dark liquors, like, Hennessy, cognacs, anything like that, it's more of a depressing but relaxed, but still just a little too much for me. So I can't do that. It's too much sugar content. When it comes to wine, I can do like a Pinot Noir, a Pinot, something like that. When it comes to red, but when it comes to things like a Cab, either a Cabernet Sauvignon or Merlot, even though it's good for your heart, I get heartburn, so I don't really drink red wines that much. White wines I could do, preferably Sauvignon Blanc. Can't do Fumé, can't do the sweet wines. Chardonnay is okay. Champagne, I'm cool to be gassy, but I'm just chill with, like, rum. That's just me. Rum and water. That's just me. I'm very simple. But I can still rock with the best, though. Just moderation. But when some people get certain liquors in their system, they don't know how to act. They don't know how to act. That's what happened with dude tonight. Don't ever... Be careful what you ask for. So, if you ask me to stab you, you tell me you want me to stab you, don't be mad after the fuck I stab you, okay? You know, I'm sitting here thinking, because I know my son, he's on his own journey, so he wants a permit to carry. That's good. I see why. I get it. Good stuff. For me, I don't think you guys want me to have a permit to carry. Some of you guys have seen me in action. And so even my ex-husbands, not all three of them, just maybe like 1 out of 3. You know what I mean? No, yeah, 1 out of 3. The second ex-husband. So that was Jesse. Some of you guys remember crazy ass Jesse. He had a crush on me since the summer before I started Bishop O'Dowd or high school. And he went off to St. Elizabeth's. Sean, if you're watching this, you know who Jesse is. Mm-hmm. The one who tracked me down through high school, and the Kojic religious nut, and even, God, oh God. Even while I went to San Jose State, and he joined the military, Air Force, and that motherfucker is crazy as hell. Even my mama's like, there's something wrong with him. Yeah, there's a lot happening in his life. But he had his PTSD moments to understand some shit. I'm not knocking everything, I understand. But do not ever tell or ask me to hurt you. So sometimes it happens. I don't like to fight. I'm not the comfort. It'd be chilling most times. And I'll defend myself. I'm not taking no shit either. I'm not one of those females that get up on your face and just rah-rah. You know what I mean? I'm going to sit there and just be chill. But if you corner me, I'm going to sit there and fuck you up. And so, not just him. Even for my second high school sweetheart, we had, and some of you guys remember Hassani, we had that crazy ass relationship that went on for years. Who's also my ex-fiance, OG baby daddy. Still cool. I still see his daddy, you know what I'm saying? Every so often, we still remember each other. It's all still family and all love. But yeah, we had some crazy ass times. And whenever not whenever. If I'm telling you leave me alone, as Libras are air signs, when we say we need space and air, give us air. If I tell you I'm not interested, I don't like to have to keep repeating myself. Best thing to do is just back the fuck up. For your safety, okay? Homeboy didn't listen tonight. And people know me, I am never unarmed. So I'm used to these fucking small-minded ass dudes, and I'm just sitting there chilling. I have booby traps. I've kept blades even in my motherfucking mouth. You know what I'm saying? I've done some shit. You feel me? I have weapons hidden places you don't even know. Shit, you never know what's going down. I have learned from Vietnam vets and my brothers in the military too, the Marines. We're trained to kill. Shit. So when my ex-husband said, I want you to stab me. I want you to sit there. I dare you to. I want you to. While he's sitting there having me cornered, I'm sitting there with a knife in my hand trying to defend myself. He's about to sit there and do some weirdo ass shit. I did what he asked me to. I stabbed him. Shit. Don't sit there and ask a female saying, run me over. I want you to. Some of you guys have seen some shit. I'm doing whatever they ask. I'm being obedient, okay? And all of a sudden, now you want to play victim, and now you want to get scared? No, you asked for this ass whooping, so come here. I'm just being obedient. So for homeboy, who was the fucking irritating ass gnat in my ear this whole night, he's mad. He came in with a chip on his shoulders. Mike, that's your dude. Do not give that motherfucker no more Tanqueray. You feel me? He's a Larry Lunch meat. You should have warned him. You should have got your boy. Now, I'm not dealing with clowns. So, aside from me dusting him on the road, he was talking shit. He's never raced. I'm not a normal female. As many can tell. I'm a dude in a female's body. I told you so. I'm just there chilling. So he wanted to sit there and talk all that shit, and I sat there and dusted his ass in the motherfucking gremlin. The gremlin that Mike gave to, like, let me use. I'm still upset about. And I don't care if it did have an ice cream paint job. Fuck that car. Nigga, Chevy Chevelle next time. But even in Slamming Bones, I'm whooping his ass. So me and Mike's wife are sitting here on one team against y'all. And you have your cousins up in there too. Everybody's sitting there just chilling. But your boy keeps talking shit. You're trying to brush up on me and talk about you never had no nigga like me, this, that, the other. No. You have 3 baby mamas. You're unemployed. You're waiting for your stimulus check. You're 45. You have no ambitions, no goals. I smell liability, and your hygiene is like, ew. I didn't say it. That's what I was thinking. I was being polite at first. And I'm just like, I'm just, no. And Mike, you picked it up, dude. I wasn't fucking with bruh. I'm just chill. I'm just here to play a game. Just chill. Your boy wouldn't let it go. Do not give him any more Tangeray like that. I'm serious. If he's like that, take that motherfucker home. That is liability. Do you understand me? So as he's sitting across me and still talking shit, and he walks up on me, I feel some type of way. So is you mad because I whipped your ass on the road? Or are you mad because I beat you in bones? Is that what we're doing right now? But what is up with you? You have a very aggressive demeanor, sir. So what's your problem? I was being nice the whole time. Mike, you saw that. You and your wife, your cousins too, I was being cool. I don't start fucking with people. He started fucking with me first. And so I'm sitting there just chilling. And as I stand up, go ahead and go pour myself a drink. That jungle juice. That was good, by the way. Hey, that watermelon, that cantaloupe in there too was very yum. But dude walks up on me and I'm just like, yo, I'm telling you, I'm not feeling you. Keep your space. And as he's sitting there walking up on me, he starts to get aggressive. Your cousin sit there and said something like, you know what, I don't think you want to sit there and do that to her. Like, your cousin sat there and pulled him back like, yo, this is not cool. But he started rah-rah me. He was feeling himself, okay? I don't know what kind of weed he was smoking, but baby, I'm not the one. Wait a minute, Mike, you actually did grab him like, yo, this is not, no. I did remember you grabbing him one time. But let him walk himself to an ass. I'm just this calm. I'm just sitting there looking at him. And so, all I know is that as he walks up into my face, and he's like, you think you better than me? I'm like, no, I'm just not going to deal with the bullshit. I'm dealing with clowns. Yes, he is a clown. And so as I'm sitting here just chillaxing, I'm just minding my own business. I'm just do. I'm not fucking with you, so why are you fucking with me? People always think the nicest people are the Larry Lunch meats. Y'all stop that shit. Don't ever underestimate me. And so I'm just calmly going into my shirt, not pulling out my blade. And I'm just sitting here just like, I just want to say something else. You're too close in my space. I told you to back up from me. Your whole room gets quiet. He's like, what you gonna do with that? What you gonna do? And I'm like, I'm about to defend myself. You have something to say? What you want to talk about now? The answer is no. Are your feelings hurt, sir? Are you okay? You need a hug and a cookie? Because I'm on my period song. You're on your period with me. He didn't like that. So he says, oh, I want you to stab me. So I was like, really? Oh, okay. And I stabbed him. Not to kill him, just enough to hurt him. So I stabbed him in his little arm. And all of a sudden, he was looking shocked and like, oh my God, this bitch stabbed me. She's crazy. You asked me to stab you. Be careful what the fuck you asked for. You're in my personal space. I'm telling you, I'm not fucking with you. You asked me to stab you, and I do so, and now you're surprised? I'm just sitting here chilling. So, with that, we bandaged him up. He wasn't bleeding that bad. He's okay. I gave him a little face scar, just a little bit, just enough to sit there and sting him. But no means no. If a female's not fucking with you, she's telling you she's not interested. She's being cool with you at first. Men get mad, not all men, but some people get mad, the Larry Lunch meats, when they get rejected. For whatever reason. I could tell you I'm gay. I could tell you I have somebody else. I could tell you I'm just not looking. Being polite. And still trying to sit there in gameplay. As far as entertaining with company and everything else. But no means no. You understand? You understand now? So yes, now I'm that crazy bitch. Mike, you should have got your boy and warned him. But, you know, life's about lessons and choices. He made that choice. So aside from that, what else is there? I'm glad I talked to my sister earlier yesterday, because there was an elephant in the room because of a situation that happened. I didn't know how to process what the fuck happened. And I'm not being extra when I say it. I'm just very funny and cautious when it comes to people, period. There's a reason why I stay to myself. And she got it, and she's been reaching out to me, and I've been overly quiet. She was like, nah, something's up. Because you can see me on Facebook acting, posting things, but then I've been too quiet to her. And her intuition's on point. And even for what happened last night, you know, she sent me a picture. Because where I usually park my car in front of her house, catty corner, there is a huge collision, where it's head-on collision. And that's right in the spot where I park, in that area. And she wanted to make sure I was safe. I was with Broski. I was under his watch, and I was safe. But it's just funny how the divine works. So, and she's been reaching out to me, and I've been too cold to her. And not trying to be cold, just trying to understand what to say and how to say it. Because the people that you love and care about, my intention is not to hurt you. But if things are bothering me, how do I relay this to where you understand where I'm coming from too? So I treat my sisters with care. Same with Broski, I treat him with care. And so she saw me yesterday because I was getting in my car about to make a run or whatever. And she's like, she's been reaching out to me. She's offered me food, whatever else. She's always cooking. My sister can cook. She'll make you fat. I have shrimp scampi over here too, sis. Shrimp scampi Florentine. So I did it with the sauteed shrimp with butter and all kinds of stuff. Jumbo shrimp. And then I also have some roasted tomatoes and put a bit of spinach on there too, which is good, on top of linguine. But also too, or the linguine pasta. But I also use basil from scratch. So basil pesto sauce with that. But I also made a thing of roasted potatoes and some roasted asparagus too. You're going to love that. I'm going to bring you a plate tomorrow or today. But she always looks over me. It just, something happened and kind of threw me off. And I didn't know how to act because things got weird for me. I didn't know how to process it. And I wanted to talk to her, but it just wasn't the right time. Because where I was feeling right now, especially with her and the whole broski thing, I was in shutdown mode. So I'd rather sit there and shut the fuck up until I know how to talk to you and come at you in a proper way than pretend and do some shit that I'm going to regret. Because I don't want to hurt anybody like that. You know what I mean? But if something's bothering me, I just sit there and say something. And walking to my car, and she saw me and came out from her patio. She was like, Tammy, and what's up? What's going on? She was being a big sis. And I can't lie. I can't lie to save my life. So I sit there and just walked up to her. We sit there and talked about some shit. And that's what's going on. I love my sister. And God is good all the time. I just need a moment. People are learning me. I'm just very funny. And I appreciate her. It was a misunderstanding about some shit. We're good. So aside from that, the biggest thing I have to deal with right now, and I'm kind of scared of, not scared, kind of apprehensive. It's too late because the damage, not even damage. The seed has been planted already. It's just waiting to be received. Is for a certain broski. And keep in mind how I know I feel comfortable with that man. Because we go back to 2007, but not really kicked this hard like until recently. But I love everything about him. As the bro, okay, nothing else further. And I just say we're demigods and are connecting to each other. That's what I get. And I like it. And ooh, when he goes to his mailbox on Tuesday, it's about to be all bad. It's gonna be interesting, not bad. Cause something happened. So I got my tattoo done on the 20th. Right before his birthday, his born day. Whatever I did, I ordered things and did things to set things up in order, not just for his born day, not just because of that reason. a celebration of him in general because of his journey and things that I see behind the scenes that nobody knows about. And him, an inspiration and gratitude and friendship. And I say that because he's something very different. When I say what I just said, he's something that's very different. He's not a who are you, he's a what are you. He's of my species. I can't undo what I already set out. I'm not trying to. And whatever I said, it's not about the gift itself because he has a series of gifts coming to him. And I say that because I smell something on him. And I say smell something, it's his spirit. I smell something good. So even for my son, I smell something good. Even for him, I smell greatness. I smell something on him. Now, I know money when I smell it. I know prosperity. I know life changing when I smell it. Now I'll call him a different version of Deepak Chopra. I hope I said that right. I don't know. I still have to get my fucking MRI done for my brain. I don't know. But in the meantime, I just know that for bro, we've been tight for a while. And I love that man. Not like that. Nothing relationshipy, not romantic type of things like that. It's deeper than that. And he gets it. And I know I'm not a normal female. He's figuring out too. It's so weird how he paints creations. For a certain creation he had over 300 and some pages. I had to sit there and review. Not had to. I wanted to. Because everything he creates actually is magic. I love, ever since he started sharing things with me, I love reading his creations, his thoughts. I'll never forget the day that I actually discontinued the relationship in living status with my mother. As I was going through complications of radiation and whatever happened, domestic violence order, all things that happened, I left everything behind. I took the bare minimum with me. I had to sit there and start all over. I was homeless, living in hotels, and hustling. And still and went to a domestic violence shelter. And then came to the space where I am now and about to sit there and upgrade again. But of all the valuable possessions that I had with me, there's something very special that bro gave to me. I made sure it stayed with me the whole time. Something very personal to him. His studies and things that he studies, I study. There's things that people, just certain societies I don't even speak of, and some know about that I'm a part of. And things he's not even aware of just yet, but he's of that species. It fits him perfectly. I kept that possession with me at all times because he was my safe space and my protection. And as I don't have daddy anymore, he was a reminder of what the things that me and daddy studied and know and lived. If I get emotional, a lot to do with hormones right now because I'm on my cycle. So progesterone versus estrogen right now, my hormone levels are off. A lot of it is because it's true emotion. But bro meant a lot to me. He means a lot to me in friendship. Not anything else. Even my sis noticed that we're having lunch that one time or brunch. How he's smiling just automatically glow when I even talk about him. Because that's the effect he gives to me. I know a demigod when I see it. Do you're one of us. It's fun. And I love his creation because he puts everything in perspective. He's just very yum. But with that, there's some other things going on behind the scenes I'm not sharing. So, he has this, Libras live mostly on logic. Even though we do balance of emotions, things like that. Leos and Virgos, oh God, you guys try to do logic, but you also mainly focus on, and it's not even your fault, with emotion and pride and ego. So it's kind of hard because sometimes you don't know how to say I'm sorry or I fucked up. Let's really talk this out. It's so weird. And not expecting that because I'm not a high maintenance ass bitch. So if I say some shit's really going on. So with a certain broski, who I hold dear to me, like, I just sit there and call him out even yesterday on some shit. I was like, I'm not fucking with nobody else but you. Just sit there. He's more gray space and I'm more black and white. So just be direct with my shit. You feel me? I'm gonna sit there and just let you know what it is anyway. Not being offensive or defensive, but just tell me. Don't dance around situations with me. Just tell me how you feel. You feel me? The hinting shit, the passive aggressive type of shit, I don't know what's going on. What the fuck you trying to say? Just tell me. Ain't nobody touched a pussy since the last time he touched it. He touched it very well yesterday. There's a lot happening in my life. Now, I appreciate your penis, sir. It's very yum. I don't know what he be doing. Like, I swear, he just has a way of locking it in. And I swear, even right now, my stomach muscles are still burning from his dick. When I say that, because as you're orgasming, your stomach muscles, your pelvic starts to contract. I meant what I said. So when I say I'm coming. He'll wear it out. That makes no sense. I have no idea what's going on in my life right now. I want to share his story, but I'm not going to share it that way. I'll just sit there and say I feel comfortable now around him enough to fart. And not on purpose. I have done what I've never done with any of my other exes. I know he's farted before. That's okay. It's a natural, like, function. I'm not worried about that shit. That's how you know you feel comfortable. And he said, oops, sorry. But, you know, he doesn't even stink when he farts. I don't know. Not often. Life happens, okay? I don't know last time if I was crying. No, I wasn't crying. I don't know if I was, like, sitting there laughing or talking, but it slipped out. I don't know. I tooted, okay? And I said, oops, sorry. Just know you're the first person that sat there and, like, farted in front of all my exes. And not just that, because I'm very conscious and self-conscious about my body. So even for my exes, even for my baby daddy, I always, most times, about 99% of the time, I've always had clothes on, or even for what I'm wearing right now, I always have my midriff covered. Because I have scars. My body is disfigured in a way because of surgeries I've had and just, yeah. For bro, yeah, I'm stripped down this motherfucking naked. Just come here. That's how you know I feel comfortable with you. So I could do that in front of you versus these other motherfuckers who I've actually been married to, whatever else. That says a lot. So take that as a high compliment, sir. I love his body. I love his body. Even what I wore yesterday, that gown, I still smell him on me with that part in his space. And that it feels good. It's like having your security blanket. You know what I mean? Last night or yesterday was interesting. So this is where it's about to be turning weird right now. And not in a good way. It's being interesting. I can't take this back. And whatever I said, I meant what I said. Something happened before right before his birthday weekend. And it threw me off. And I start rolling tape back, and I'm like, you know what? Fuck this. You know what? I can't do this anymore. Just first time I ever done this with him. I pre-ordered gifts and things for him, not just for his birthday, but in celebration of him, for bigger pictures. I see something. And giving him room to dream, because if I smell money on you, I smell something about to happen, bro, I got you. So, the 20th, I got my tattoo done. He knew weeks before that I was going to get a tattoo. He knew it was going to be something to do with him. And I made it clear because he's been a part of my journey for all these years. I'm backtracking everywhere. The gift he gave to me since 2017, not 2018, so I remember the night he gave it to me, and I kept it, safe. In that box is going to receive on Tuesday. Among other gifts to go with it, I gave his gift back to him because it served its purpose and it's kept me safe. But now it's time for somebody else to choose that path. It's ready to be rechosen again by somebody else. He's a gift that keeps on giving for that part. So don't take offense to that. I'm not trying to get ready because I still keep your stones next to me. But that gift right there, that's a very powerful gift. The studies that we already know about and things that me and Daddy practiced before for years since I was a little girl. It's time to share with somebody else. I can't be selfish. But in talking to my son's paternal grandfather, who runs an apparel business, also a frat or two, and as a business owner, aside from what I do, even though I'm trying to sit there and get my life back, I share things with him. And I say, because I'm qualified. I am qualified. And I could say, as I run, Yuppie Building Services, YVJ Real Estate Investments, Yuppie Security Services. Yeah, I built all those LLCs and did that for years. I'm talking about commercial and property management and residential stuff too. I'm qualified. So as he's growing and building his brand on some situations, I support him, absolutely. And things I know I'm going to share with him to save him some headache. He'll be going down. Oh my God. Tens of thousands of dollars lost in trying to do things and just simple fixes, just mathematics. I'm proud of his creation. I want to see him finish what he starts. But hard part right now is because as he receives these gifts, these resources, so the journey is his. And I have my journey too. And that letter on Saturday I sent with that package, the first package, was to disconnect from him and part ways. So I meant what I said about the yo-yo effect thing, the gray space stuff. You have to stop that shit. It's not working for me. I love you and I want the best for you always. This is where we have to sit there and go our separate paths, because I really do feel like Jesus, who was denied by Peter, and friendship. So for my friends, even what's going on with my big sis Aquarius and what I felt some type of way with, I'm just very funny because if I love you in light and dark. There is no misunderstanding. So if I recognize in the streets, whatever else, I will always hold you in high regard. For me, I don't like being a hidden secret. I'm always good to sit there and help people from the background. I'm always good to sit there and help build you up in the background. And be there for a friend. You need somebody. Let it be the limelight and face from the sunshine. I'm a nobody. I would never do that to you. And it hurts. And so I'm conflicted right now because of things I should not be doing, I chose to do. See, for last night or yesterday, that was consensual. It was all consensual, bro. I enjoy him. But just realize the life that you live, the path you live, is not the same way I live. And I'm not trying to sit there and make him feel bad about his life path, but no, not even a but. You have to practice what you preach. You doing to others that you would have undone unto you, right? And the people I love and I care about, regardless of level of association, I've always been like a dirty secret. And people don't understand how it affects. So when he sees that gifts, I'll alert him in the meantime. Because I can't take back what I wrote in that letter. Most of it was like more positive and uplifting. Don't ever get that twisted. That part about parting ways, whatever else. It's going to be interesting because he just finished fucking my brains out like yesterday. And that shit felt hella yum. And now it's like, okay, well, and the game is over. So you have to sit there and figure out how to adjust your life with this part. So my thing is like, it's simple mathematics, black or white. Even for that shit he sit there and showed and gave to me last night, motherfucker, I ain't fuck with nobody else but you. We haven't been doing this before, so how are you really feeling? Like, is there something I need to know about? What's going on? It's not me, that's all you. But be true to yourself. And I'm not faulting him. I'm not faulting him for anything. I'm just on a different path right now. So this is where we are. So for the gift he's going to receive, the upcoming gift's going to be bittersweet. Can't take back what I said because I meant every bit of it. And it's weird because I'm communicating with somebody whose house is in ego, pride, and emotion. And it's going to be weird for a minute, but we're going to be all right. So anyway, aside from that, for a fellow Libra sis, please forgive me because when you sent those messages, you tried to call me, and I wasn't come see you. I am bleeding to death. Be glad you're going through the change already. Oh my God, hormones. In the morning, I have one appointment in the morning, but I'm coming to see you. Not trying to ignore you, I just really was knocked out. Like, for real, like, I really am knocked out. In fact, making sure I take my iron pills in a second. I hope all is well. I'm sending you love and light, and there's something I want to share with you, too, because whatever you're going through, all this shit's connected. It's so interesting how everything's connected. And yeah, that's Daddy's, a couple things. So that's Daddy's wedding ring from 1963. that mama gave to me. That was his wedding ring to her. Well, the last few things I have left to daddy, which is okay. I always keep them with me anyways. And then, I don't know, life is life. You take it as it comes, y'all. For that, I don't complain about anything for this part. I'm just watching and learning. I'm worried about how Ro will receive that message. Because it's not to shame him. I promise. And there's different sides people starting to learn about me. As I'm learning about him too, even for him saying, spend the night. We haven't done shit like that in a while, and I felt comfortable. I feel safe. And safety plays out, because even for my sis, she sent me a pic to where my car could have been crashed the fuck up. I was safe under Broski's watch. You feel me? Anyway, I just had to share that, y'all. And now I'm not depressed. No, I'm not bipolar. I'm just sitting here chilling. Mike, for your boy, you better talk to him about me. I'm serious. No means no. No means no. And stop with those hurt school ass girl feelings. I don't know what's up with these dudes. Ain't nobody fuck with you trying to be cool, and then you get mad when a female tells you no. You know what? Thank you, or I appreciate the compliment, but whatever else. But then after you sit there and keep saying the word no, they start flashing on you. And then you get mad about the shit. And you ask me to sit there and do some shit, so I sit there and do the shit, and I sit there. Now you want to sit there and play victim? You asked me to stab you. You got me fucked up, bruh. Mike, you should have warned your boy. So anyway, that's it, and that's all. I'm going to have my mama sit there, and I'm not going to eat potatoes because it's too late for starch. What time is it? About 3 a.m.? I don't know what's going on. I'll probably sit there and eat some more scampi. And by the way, sis, the scampi is gluten free. So as far as linguine. And all basil and pesto, and it's all natural. But anyway, I'm worried about Broski because I don't want to hurt him. I really do. I love him. Not like that. But his emotions count to me. My sister's emotions count to me. A lot of people do. This Mercury retrograde is working on me, y'all. Anyway, y'all have a good one. And yes, I'm okay. I will be okay. Just processing energy right now. And notice in the background, I have Daddy in the back.